Let's talk about this investment, food delivery from premium restaurants. It fundamentally makes sense as a business concept, but there is stiff competition in this space. Companies like Dine-In, Meals.co. Why are you betting on Deliveroo?
So I was the first to surprise myself that I would feel excited about putting yet more money into food tech, given how funded it's been. But Deliveroo is a fundamentally different proposition. So it's really Deliveroo is around delivering food from restaurants that you know locally. So if you live in Kensington and Chelsea, you're going to see 10 or 15 restaurants that you know and love, like a Nando's or Busaba Itai, and you'll get food delivered to you in under 30 minutes. And so it's really a logistics company that helps you get restaurant quality cuisine in your home in no amount of time. And so I think there's something fundamentally different there in the concept.
Over time, do you think more on-demand services like Deliveroo, arguably Uber, will become to market? And if so, what does this tell us about where the consumer is right now? Does it tell us that we're just becoming more lazy, or that we're looking for more ways to make our lives more efficient?
So I think it fits within a much broader trend, which you might call the Internet of Services. So with cloud backends and mobile front ends, we're basically able to deliver everything on demand or everything for rent, where before you used to buy. So that's Uber, that's Deliveroo, that's Hassle.com in our portfolio, which is household services. But if you project yourself, you could imagine a future, for example, where self-driving cars move around the city, you order one on your mobile, it shows up 30 seconds later, takes you to where you need to go whilst you're calling your dad. And so you can imagine a future of everything on demand where, renting is replaced buying. And I think that's a very deep secular trend.
Fred, let's talk more broadly in terms of tech startups. There's been lots of investment over the last year or so and lots of interest in the space. It coincides with a time when broader tech indices are at sort of record highs. I wonder whether there's a valuation concern. Is the sector too hot at the moment?
Behavioral finance, we're all behavioral animals, and we are always driven a little bit by the confidence in the public markets. I think when people talk about bubble, they tend to focus on the outliers, Uber, maybe BlaBlaCar in our portfolio. And I think these do not signify a bubble, because these companies go from 100 million to a billion to 10 billion, but it's because they scale at the speed of the web and at the speed of mobile. So that by itself doesn't signify a bubble. What's more concerning today is that we see immense price pressure in the early stage rounds. We have hedge funds, institutional investors, late stage investors from the US who are coming in and pricing up the investment. So I think we are seeing the market overheat. I don't think Uber means there's a bubble, but I think we're seeing a lot of tension. And my concern in that is always for the entrepreneur, because when you raise too much money too early and the market turns, it's the entrepreneurs who get burnt.
Are we in a tech bubble, Fred? And if so, when will it pop?
So again, I think WhatsApp, Uber, etc. do not signify a tech bubble, but I think the markets are overheating. I would suspect that within the next 2 quarters, we're going to see a cooling down. Now, you have to remember we live in an unprecedented age of opportunity because of cloud, mobile, etc. That does create immense opportunities for venture capital. So I think we're going to be creating some really big winners. But I do feel the market's a bit overheated right now.
All right.